Hello and good morning, everybody. This is Divim here, and you are now watching Divim's gaming channel. How's everybody this morning? I hope you're all doing good. I'm doing pretty good so far today. I backtracked a bit because I was having when I got into Tartarus, I was supposed to be able to just put on my disguise and wander through the whole prison without people wanting to murderize me, but I was missing the ID, which is weird because I should have had it. So I went back to my save game before I went in to Tartarus and trying to find the ID that I require. Supposedly I need a board ID, and I thought I had a board ID. So I'm going through here and I'm looking for UDL. Another UDL one. Got a lot of UDL ones. Don't have a board ID. I thought I did. Got a bunch of Mardettes, Sublight, Worst Factory, UDL. Mr. Clark's data card, UDL identity cartridge, UDL. Huh. Where do I get the board one? I wonder if that's something I gotta get off of Minister Clark's computer terminal. I'm not sure if I was able to hack that or not. So I'm gonna go back and take a look. I think you should be able to fast travel right there. Okay, here we go. No, that's just for the shipment status report. Remembering, I need to use tab, not escape to get out of there. A broken snow globe. That is weird. How can I get it where they can't see me when I break in here? Or maybe I should just take the hit and say to heck with it. Let them catch me do it. Hide right behind this planter. Maybe they won't recognize.
Real slick.
Maybe I got one laying around here, maybe. No. Really odd. Now look, I'm gonna look it up again. Now supposedly the board ID guide, it states that it is in the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. But the thing is though, the room that they said it's in, I've been in there and I've looted everything. So I don't know what they're talking about. All right, let's see what this guide says. Okay, Labyrinth Security Personal ID cartridge. Oh, okay. Use any dialogue skill above the difficulty threshold of 70 to gain access to the Labyrinth Security Personal ID cartridge. Okay, so I gotta boost up my personality skills, huh? So before I go back this time, I'm going to head back to the Unreliable. I'm going to try to get gear that'll boost all my conversation skills like through the roof.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
So let's see. Gotta find ones that'll like boost up my dialogue skills. That would help. But I wonder if I got something that's even better though. Well, that boosts my persuade. I'll grab that. That also boosts dialogue skills. That boosts dialogue skills. Let's see what else. Gotta remember I can't can't do that. I'm so used to games where when you scroll down, you can only scroll down a few rows at a time, But this actually jumps an entire page when you scroll, so you really can't leave a row on the bottom. All right, come on, something better. Looks like I got. If I can't find that Chimera suit that I got from that one quest, where is it? So that's plus 10 to dialogue skills. Yeah.
You might want to consider changing your clothes more often.
I don't wanna. Actually, I wonder if that hat that I had, if it did anything better than the glasses does. Where is that hat? Way down here at the bottom? Yeah, it is. Oop, a little bit too far there. Why do I keep jumping like that? It's annoying. That's a persuade plus 7. Yeah, I'll just grab that for just now. For now. Oh, and I should take some chems. Too, that might help. Let's see, what do I got? Anything that'll boost my persuasion skills. This boosts my well, decreases my charm though. I wonder if that might help. Well, no, I don't think mind will help out my. Okay. What could I use? Actually, let's see. What is my dialogue skills considered? Let's see. Well, I guess persuade is a part of mind, so if I do use a mind booster, it should boost my persuasion. I just gotta find the beverage again. Ah, here we go. Last 1 minute, so I'm gonna have to be quick about it.
Welcome back, Captain.
Ah,
How can I be of assistance?
you're wasting my time. Talk to you
I
later, Ada.
request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Yeah. Okay, to Tartarus. Yeah, we're gonna save it. I'm gonna save it over top of my old point of no return.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface.
Okay.
I would also.
Alright, you promised something. Okay. Nice try, but not happening.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. You are hereby confined.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. How long will that take? Alright. Hey, how do you know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your biometric ID.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on.
That's what I wanted, right
Another
there.
ship just
Now I got his
down.
ID, so now I can actually...
Wait, is that from the groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
Talk to you later.
Take care. I require
Talk
a
to you later.
functioning captain to run the ship.
You don't need a functioning captain. Because you already got one. Alright. Switch back to my armor. There we go. Alright, so I'm taking Felix because he does more damage to corporate thugs. Not gonna need Ellie. I need Vicar for hacking. So I think that's who I'm gonna go with. Looks like I could probably take things out from right over here. Boom!
Right, here we go. Got him. The best there ever was.
Ooh, yeah. Alright, got another guy over there. Where are you? Where are you gonna come out at? Up here. Come on, hold still, you.
I've been waiting for this. Can we do that again?
Can we do that again? Come on. Who wants to be next? You do. Looking for volunteers.
over quickly. That's one down. What was that?
Alright, let's go out here and get our back up.
Stay down, Hullhead.
Somebody toss this garbage out the air. I'll find whoever did this. What? Thought I saw something. What was that? Attack!
Stay down, Hullhead.
Stay down, Hullhead.
Lord him. I have your back, Captain. Behind you! Everyone all right?
Okie dokie. Alright, let's finish cleaning out this office thing, this locker room or whatever you want to call it.
You gotta show me how you did that.
Black magic, that's how I did it. Okay, looks like I almost got this little locker room or whatever you want to call it looted, and now I move on. I'm gonna go up the ladder. Oh, this is Vicar. Okay, I'll say, why isn't he attacking me? I'm gonna have to upgrade the Vicar's armor or something, because he died way too easy that last battle. Conde. Okay, so one Conde password that they're using. Okay.
The labyrinth. Perhaps we should all meditate on that as we make our descent. They say nobody's ever broken out of the labyrinth. Didn't say nothing about breaking in, though.
Oh, come on, the labyrinth can't be that difficult. Oh, Vicar's got a perk upgrade. Let's see. Boost his base health. That'd probably be good for him. There we go. I'm gonna switch away from using the N-ray. It does way too much
Lead the way, boss. I got your back.
collateral damage. Okay, so which way do I want to go? Do I want to go down? Yeah, let's go this way. Oh, don't look like I can go down through here. Maybe through here? No. Never mind.
You get tired of patrolling? Just go rough somebody up.
Ooh, vending machines in a workstation. And bits. A lot of vending machines, holy cow. Alright, let's take a look at the Vickers armor right here. No, don't want to modify, I want to tinker. Tinker. Okay, let's see. The Vickers armor is this. He's got 11s. I got 21s. And yeah, definitely need to boost his stuff up. Alright. Let me at least get him up to 15 so he's kind of on par with Felix. And it probably wouldn't hurt if I equipped some mods on it too. It'd probably make it better for him. Yep, there we go. Gotta repair that. Yes. Let's see, modify. Oh, I can't modify the... Yeah, it's the Vickers armor right there. Okay. I'm going to install mods. I don't really have any mods on me. They're all on my ship. Ah! Alright, let's see what I can buy off one of these vending machines. That ain't gonna help him any. Hunter kit. Increases ranged weapon skills. That could probably help. Geographic scanners kind of pointless. Rounded. Ain't gonna really help. Nightingale step. That ain't gonna really help either. Okay, let's see. This one's got a tech kit. And this one's got a thug kit. Not very much. I mean, I could probably head back to my ship and then grab some of my mods out and do it, but nah. Heck with it. I'm just gonna move on. Transitioning to the pit. Okay, so I gotta head over there to there. Okay. Access storage manifest, access architectural records. Let's see what we've got here. Dimethyl sulfoxide container or canisters came in. Straitjackets, riot batons went out. Also, ballistic vests went out. In with hibernation chambers, out with indoctrination pamphlets, in with forced pacification system refills, in with hibernation chambers, in with material storage and shipping containers. Note from favorite warden, please do not leave perishables in here. We marked this as cold storage because we're starting to move pods in here. This is not an actual freezer. The next time I find a decomposing woolly cow box in here, I'm leaving it on the air conditioning intake for a week. Ah, ew. Structural changes needed to accommodate hibernation chambers in the LBRNTH factory, or facility. Okay, so these are the some engineers came in, getting the place set up for the hibernation pods. So this is where they're going to be holding all the cryopods that they're taking from the Hope. And all the people that got arrested and what they got arrested for and where they're located. Retro rockets. Anything. Ooh. Stuff to loot. Alright. Let's try to get through here as fast as we possibly can. We're on a timer here. Okay, so we want to go in that direction.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
Oh, got some MSI troops came in. Where are they coming at?
You new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Wait, 40. Are you talking while on shift?
Oh, no. Don't tell anyone, please.
Everyone gets one mistake, just don't do it again.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. There's a mission objective right beyond here.
Well, look who it is.
It's Rockwell.
I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. And I see you've brought the kid along. Babysitters may be expensive, but they're worth it, you know.
Yeah, keep talking, pal. I'll just keep thinking of a place to bury your body.
And the convicts. The vicar. You know, most people, once they're out of prison, don't seem keen on returning.
Oh, I would go anywhere to see you fall, sir.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Chairman Rockwell, I presume. What's that announcement? Get out of my way, Rockwell. Chairman Rockwell, I presume.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
Please, Phineas would rather die than cooperate. That rotten bastard. I'll see for myself when I get to him. Please, Phineas would rather die than cooperate.
He is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
That crackpot saving the frozen colonists you gave up on. The lie. No time to lose then. I need to get him out. I'd say the crackpot saving the frozen colonists you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on. Wake them up. Add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
I believe we could ask you the same.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
You know, I wouldn't have to if you would be more cooperative about all this. You know, the thought honestly hadn't crossed my mind. I'm just trying to help. You'd prefer to keep riding this downward spiral? I can fix this place.
If I and my people can ride it out in luxury and happiness, yes, I would. I don't know if you've noticed, Captain, but Halcyon's pretty much a lost cause.
Alright, so I only got these two. Then you need my help. This isn't going anywhere, is it? I have rescuing to do. Don't be here when I get back. Then you need my help.
We'll have to agree to disagree on that one, Captain. Now, if you don't mind, I have to finish prepping this script.
They actually fix that. Supposedly there was a bug there that would lock you up and kick, crash the game every time you'd get to that point.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
You, ain't feeling jittery, are you? 'Cause I'm not.
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I believe I am ready for this.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
Alright, it's over, Sophia. Stand down. We're liberating Halcyon. There's not a damn thing you can do to stop us. You sure love talking. Do they pay you by the word? Let's go with, we're liberating Halcyon. There's not a damn thing you can do to stop it.
Do you imagine you're leading some grand revolutionary army? The iconoclasts and MSI have put aside their differences and attacked the prison together. I never imagined such a thing would be possible, but here we are. You're nothing but a rabble-rouser. I'm going to put an end to your little rebellion, and then I'm going to have you and your associates arrested.
Alright, let's see. I'm here for Phineas. Let him go. Halcyon is changing. The board can't control us forever. Good on you for staying optimistic in your final moments. I'm really only here for Phineas. I'm not really...
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No. Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Let's talk about this. Don't test me, Sophia. It's bad for your health. You don't understand. Phineas is my friend. I'm not leaving without him. I don't enjoy the thought of killing you. There's been enough violence already. Let's go with there's been enough violence.
In that we are in agreement. An end to violence is precisely what I want. An end to chaos. An end to senseless loss of life. The only obstacle standing in my way is you. I wish you'd simply cooperated with me. You're the finest marksman in Halcyon. You could have been my gun.
Alright, let's talk about this.
Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parley with me.
Darn it, I don't have the persuade skill to pull off that. And I don't have the Intimidate or heavy weapons or two-handed melee skill high enough to pull off that one. I destroyed your experience in the
Yes,
mystery.
I'm quite aware of your brazen act of corporate vandalism. By the way, those test subjects you killed, they died in agony. My scientists assure me they can recover the data you've destroyed. You've succeeded in temporarily delaying our research. Nothing more.
Alright, Phineas tells me your scientists are hopelessly lost, all your research is wrong. Science. I can do science. Your scientists are lying to you, the research is critically flawed. Act 60, your scientists are lying, I wrecked that data beyond repair. Engineering 60, the experience was badly engineered, any data you're collecting is wrong. I'm gonna go with science.
That isn't true. It can't be. You're trying to manipulate me. That experiment was absolutely essential to the program. My scientists assured me they were close to a breakthrough. They gave me their word.
I'm gonna go with the perception one. You know I'm right. I can see it in your eyes.
Damn you. You are telling the truth. My scientists have been lying to me, and I was stupid enough to trust them at their word. We're going to have to start all over again. All that research, all those experiments, you've set us back decades. You were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you, but you threw your lot in with that madman, Phineas Wells.
Aw, man. I don't have a persuader science to pull that one off. Darn it.
This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
Since I'm going to be facing automechanicals, break out my thunder.
Great work. You're a deft hand with a knife pick.
I wonder if this is something that hack the automechanical. Yeah, it is. Designate RAM as a hostile intruder. Access RAM override menu. We'll go with access RAM override menu. Attempt RAM shutdown sequence. Activate weapon safeties. Okay. Attempt RAM shutdown. Conde. There we go. And we'll bypass the second password. Bypass the third password. And we're done. Ha ha! And their warden's down. That's just wonderful. Ha. Your robot was nothing. Let's see if there's anything cool laying around in here. Hibernation chamber key. There we go. Ha 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 ha. Hey, Conde. Break out the N-ray gun.
Why won't you just die?
Well done, Captain.
Alright, I cooked her goose. Chairman's key. Alright. I'm coming for you, Phineas.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind. and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Okay, are you alright? What did they do to you? Are you kidding? The board never stood a chance against me. You know I wouldn't let anything happen to you, Phineas. Do you have any idea how much trouble I went through to save you? Alright. I'm gonna go with, are you alright? What did they do to you?
I'm all right, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me if you hadn't arrived. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I don't like the sound of that. Great. And I was just about to pop open some drinks to celebrate. I'm not really in the mood for your theatrics, Phineas. I don't like the sound of that at all.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Hold on, Doc. Are you telling me the Earth went dark 3 years ago, and the board's just been covering this up?
They've been incredibly effective at concealing the truth. Right now, the only people in the colony who know are standing in this room.
Earth is only an idea to us, but that idea is the bedrock the colony is built upon. If people were to find out it's gone dark, the shock could be too much to bear.
I don't want to imagine what'll happen once news gets out. Let's just keep this between us for now. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
All the more reason to get this colony stabilized. Alright, we have a lot of work ahead of us. We'd best get started. Wait, hold on, I need to ask. I'm gonna go with, we have a lot of work ahead of us. We'd best get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time.
Sounds
we're
good.
going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a second. Somebody has to run this colony. I'm the only competent person left. You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists. I'm going to do what I've always done. Whatever I want. All the time. Somebody has to run this colony. I'm the only competent person left.
You won't hear a word of disagreement from me. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Sure.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation. but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Without Lilia Hagen, Sublight Salvage fell apart. The company fractured, devolving into a series of unregulated criminal gangs, fences, and smugglers. Their facade of legitimacy quickly faded. In time, the Sublight family was forgotten. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless,
that was a bad choice I did there.
A well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed.
Dark time.
Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it.
That's
As for
good.
Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you? The unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon. You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus and proved yourself the most capable leader left in the colony. You administered the colony in your own image. With the old power of the board destroyed, a new government of Halcyon rose with you at its center. With your steady hand, you guided Halcyon through the turbulent years that were to follow and helped ensure the survival of the colony until the end of your days. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Well, that was it. We saved the colony. It's sad that Phineas couldn't see the fruits of all of his labors come to fruition, though. That was sad. Passed away. Well, that's still pretty cool, though. We managed to save the colony, boost its technological prowess, get it stabilized, get it into an actual functioning, working system. That's awesome. And it's really cool to see how MSI took over all the corporations. You know, they became a glue for the colony too. That's pretty cool. And I'm glad I was able to broker that peace between the Iconoclasts and MSI. I think that was actually a pretty good ending. Now, it makes me wonder if they're going to have any DLCs for this game or not. I don't know if there's been any announcements as to if there is going to be any. Let's take a look. Take a look here. If they got any plans for DLC. No, it doesn't look like there is any talks about it. Some people are saying there's some clues that the DLC is being planned in the game, but oh, here we go. Maybe this might have some. Nah, I don't know. I don't know, just a lot of hearsay and rumors, but it doesn't seem like there's any definitive answers from Obsidian. And, you know, the credits takes forever to go through them all. So, yeah, that was the Outer Worlds, everybody. Wow. Took us 16 episodes from the start all the way to the finish of the game. Wow. Well, that was a lot of fun, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed watching me go through the game and from start to finish. I don't know how much stuff I may have missed in side quests or whatever, but yeah. I don't know how much longer it would have, you know. I think I may have missed a couple side quests here and there. There's probably no doubt about it. I think I kind of like more stayed to the main storyline quests and a few of the side quests that popped up here and there, and faction quests. I did like the faction quests, and I did the companion quests and stuff like that. Maybe I should have went when I was playing this. Maybe I should have gone and did what Lilia Hagen wanted me to do and kill that scientist. And then maybe I would have gotten support from Sublight. But I don't know. There'll be another playthrough. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go through another gameplay personally outside of streaming and just see what happens if I do exactly what Lilia wanted me to do. And see how the ending would have turned out from that point. But yeah, it's you know, something I gotta do. I'm curious. I'd like to see how that plays out. So, yeah, well, since we ended the game today, 30 minutes early, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. There's no more Outer Worlds to play. I beat the game, guys. So, I really hope you all enjoyed watching, and I really hope you all enjoyed the game. Watch me, you know, if you haven't bought the game, you know, I do recommend the game. I thought it was a lot of fun. I had a good time playing it, and if you enjoy the first-person shooter RPG type things like, you know, Fallout and you know, games like this, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, things like that, I think you definitely enjoy The Outer Worlds, and I give it a huge thumbs up, and I say, hell, go out and get it, play it. It's a lot of fun. I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what Obsidian has in store for this game. If it's got any DLCs planned, it would be awesome if they did. So, yeah. Hopefully we'll see some more Outer Worlds content in the future. But until then, we just got this gem as it is to play with and enjoy. So, all right, everybody. Like I said, game's done. Oh, you know, we ended a half hour earlier than normal because of the whole finishing the game. So, I don't know what I'm gonna pick up next. I got a few games, but they're older titles that I've been playing, and I might be interested in doing a stream on. But I really don't know. But who knows? Maybe I'll look around, see if there's any like other type of content for the Outer Worlds that I may be able to play. Maybe somebody's figured out how to do mods or something for the game. I don't know. I haven't done any research on mods for the Outer Worlds. If anybody's somehow managed to figure out a way of altering game files or something to add funny things into the game. I don't know if the duplication glitch works since they've patched it a few weeks ago. Never bothered checking it again. Because I did showcase that little duplication glitch a few episodes back, like it was mid-run, I think. Mid-run to early run. Like probably like 5 episodes in or something like that. I did the whole duplication glitch showcase thing where I went and I showed how to do it. I personally didn't take advantage of that because, you know, it's kind of cheaty, and you really don't need to. You really don't need to take advantage of the duplication glitch. So, all right, everybody. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I never really gave it much forethought. I didn't realize that the game was gonna end this quick. I didn't know that going to Tartarus was the end. Yeah, I figured maybe there'd be some like playthrough afterwards, like how Fallout usually is. When you beat the game, you can actually go and still continue to play around in the world. But so yeah, it's my bad. I should have thought about that and had something lined up for tomorrow. But I'll take tomorrow and this weekend to think about the next stream, what my next game I'm gonna play through is gonna be. So, all right, guys. Until then, have a good day. Have a good evening. If I can't think of anything in time for tomorrow, there probably won't be a stream. And if that's the case, have a great Friday and have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning if I do come up with something, or I'll see you guys all on Monday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until then, everybody, take care.